Grammar code P1-F, comma usage. No, a lot of us, when we put commas in our sentences, we put it where it sounds like it should be there. But let's look at where to put commas. Use commas to set off transitional and parenthetical expressions, absolute phrases, and contrasted elements. Today we're going to focus on transitional expressions and contrasted elements. Transitional expressions include words and phrases like however, therefore, for example, in other words. Here's how they're used. The new student did not understand the bell system, semicolon. Therefore, comma, he was late to all his classes. When a transitional word is between two complete sentences, you would put a semicolon before the transitional word and a comma after it. In other words, we have to study for 4 tests. If a transitional phrase is before the subject of the sentence, put a comma between the transitional expression and the subject. Basketball is not the only sport we practice during the 3rd quarter. Handball, for example, is what we are currently playing. Here, the transitional expression is between the subject and the verb, and so you would surround the transitional expression with commas. Let's now look at contrasted elements. Remember that contrast points out the differences of two things. Well, comparison, you're pointing to the similarities. Contrasted elements are sharp contrasts beginning with words such as not, never, and unlike, are set off with commas. The girls' volleyball team was ambitious to win states, not just its division. Notice the comma goes before the contrasted element if it's at the end of the sentence, separating it from the main sentence. Unlike his dad, comma, Jojo enjoyed playing rock band. When the the contrasted element is at the beginning of the sentence, then you need a comma to separate it from the main clause. Last sentence. I will only shop at Foodland, never Safeway. Again, the contrasted element is at the end of the sentence. Therefore, your comma would separate it from the main clause. So those are 2 uses of the comma.